Hello friends, Kairi here, and welcome to, well, a one-off video, essentially. But I am doing my part. So, came to my attention a few weeks ago, and had been discussed for months, that we needed an updated and clarified video for the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge rules. So here we are. This is meant to be updated for the current versions, not necessarily entirely doing the entire rules. Most of the following rules are merely updated from Michael Deering's set rules beforehand. You want to know how far I went from updating this? Believe it or not, I tracked down the seed from Michael's last rules video and updated it for the most current released version of Minecraft. And believe it or not, if you remember, which you probably do not, there was a village that was about, well, this was the closest village in this world. That one was actually closer, if I remember looking at it correctly. Anyway, so without further ado, friends, let's get started. Okay, the standard rules are as follows. We are all playing the same game with the same features. Therefore, hardcore mode, hard difficulty if you're playing the Bedrock version, which isn't much different from what I understand it. Vanilla Minecraft, no mods, except baddies and Optifine. Current version or latest baddies version, they're not always the same. Typically they are, considering we're using the data pack now instead of the mod. Same world type, seed and structures, off or on. This is where things differ from the last one. No entering a bed for any reason whatsoever. Now let me clarify this. Phantoms must either be risked or avoided by other means. Clicking on a bed in order to sit spawn is allowed, simply because sleeping is not allowed. The same goes for standing on top of a bed. No harming passive mobs. Drops from legal deaths, such as wolves killing sheep, may be used. Actions leading to the harm of said passive mobs are also not allowed, such as blowing up a creeper near a pig in order for the pig to die. Or even max entity cramming is another good example. Spawned hostile mobs, such as spiders or endermen, may be killed at the player's own discretion. Other neutral mobs may be killed if they stand a chance of killing you otherwise. Such as if a wolf attacks you, it can kill you. Now avoid attacking them if possible. And bees, such as the one under this house, right there, they will kill themselves and not kill you. Well, technically it is possible, but I'm talking at full health here, or close to it. No eating meat at all, regardless of its source. Rotten flesh from zombies and any type of fish, if caught with a fishing rod or found in chests, are okay. All drops from player-killed hostile mobs may be used. Caveat to that, hoglins in 1.16 and above. You may kill them. Obviously, they are hostile mobs. You may not eat the pork chops from said hostile mobs. You can, however, use the pork chops for other things. You just can't eat them. Villager trading is allowed. Villager trading for fish, I should say, not meat, is allowed, provided rule number 3 is followed. Brightness is set at 100%. Obviously, I even did it for this video. I'm not known for doing that, unless it's in my HC. No AFK cap growth or AFK mob grinding or AFK anything else. That's pretty self-explanatory. If you want to do any of those, you actually have to be doing something. Actively clicking if you're fishing, for example. No duplicate world info, such as entering the seed in Edmist or Mine Atlas or any other seed previewer that exists. accept other players' videos on following episodes. It's a good idea to watch each other's videos. I personally do that even when I can't actually play a world for various reasons. Everything on camera at normal speed. Pretty self-explanatory. No time lapses and whatnot. As fun as they may be to look at, they're not MHC. Episodes run from sunup to sunup. So a full Minecraft day, essentially. Or until you happen to die, if you die. Post episodes every Monday and Friday or a day early. No one dies in episode 1. If you happen to die, you simply start the world over, whether you are single player or multiplayer. Restoring from a backup copy of the world is forbidden under any circumstances. No violence against other players or suicide. Well, I should mention that's intentional violence. I personally have seen people do it accidentally with no consequences. Neither Baker Bell nor Michael Deering may change the rules after the announcement video. Now, I should mention, this is merely an announcement. This is merely a rules clarification video. I didn't make these rules. It's just I just took it upon myself to clarify them. In team play, survivors must build a memorial or gravesite for fallen players. However you do that is up to you, just as long as it exists. Even if it's a piece of cobble with a sign on it. Now, obviously, people expect you to be more creative than that, but that's just an example. Recording any episodes recorded after a player's, if you're in single player, or entire teams, if you're in multiplayer, deaths must be labeled as unofficial playthroughs / episodes. So I went to edit this video and realized I forgot to clarify something. So this is what I'm going to insert here. What I mean by restarting is, well, obviously you'd restart anyway if everyone died on episode 1. The unofficial ones means if you die in between day 2, if everyone dies in between day 2 and the last day of the month. Obviously, if the last person on your team, or yourself, if in single player, dies on the last day of the challenge, it wouldn't make much sense to start back again, or to continue where you left off in the official episode, as you already made it to the last day. So that is just some further clarification that I hope makes sense. And finally, any changes to these rules, outside the monthly special rules, will be decided by the MHC players as a group. I'm certainly hoping this doesn't happen again anytime soon. This was hard for me to do. Actually, check the Discord, people, please. So, without further ado, friends and other viewers, this has been an update to the MHC rules, originally created by Michael Deering. Like and a comment, and please do subscribe. Thank you, Gandhi, for being my sole Patreon, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye!